Money doesn't care about good intentions or waiting your turn. It responds to motion. The moment you start moving, messy, imperfect, but consistent, money gets easier to attract and grow. That's why some people break free while others stay stuck for years. Wealth isn't luck or magic, it's behavior on repeat. And once you see that, staying poor stops being an accident. Number 12. Wealth begins in the mind, not the market. Most people believe their financial situation is controlled by external forces, the economy, their boss, inflation, or bad luck. While those factors matter, they don't determine long-term outcomes. The biggest driver of wealth is internal: how you think, what you focus on, and how consistently you act. Your thoughts shape your emotions. Your emotions influence your habits. And habits, repeated over time, determine income, savings, and investment behavior. Nothing grows in soil that's never cultivated. If you never examine how you think about money, it's unrealistic to expect financial change. Visualization is not about fantasy, it's about direction. When you clearly imagine the life you want, you begin to behave as if that future matters. Your language changes, your decisions tighten, you stop drifting and start steering. Number 11. Motion beats waiting every time. One of the most dangerous myths about money is the idea that wealth arrives passively, through luck, timing, or a sudden breakthrough. In reality, money gravitates toward people already in motion. Waiting for the right moment is another form of avoidance. The people who build wealth don't wait for clarity, they act first and refine later. Even small actions, starting with limited resources, create momentum. And momentum is what pulls opportunity into view. You don't need perfect conditions, you need movement. Number 10. Stop comparing, start constructing. Comparison quietly destroys financial progress. Watching others succeed while doing nothing yourself creates frustration, jealousy, and paralysis. But success should be treated as evidence, not intimidation. If someone else built something, it proves the system works. Instead of asking, why them? Ask, how did they do it, and how can I adapt that to my situation? Focus is essential. A scattered mind burns energy without results. When your attention is split across dozens of goals, distractions, and opinions, progress slows to a crawl. Wealth requires concentration, choosing one meaningful direction and committing to it fully. Number 9. Your environment will outperform your willpower. Discipline matters, but environment matters more. If your daily surroundings encourage complaint, distraction, and consumption, your financial behavior will reflect that. People who grow financially are intentional about who they listen to, what they consume, and how they spend their time. They limit gossip, reduce mindless scrolling, and replace noise with learning. Time is not just money, it's leverage. Guarding your hours and energy is one of the most profitable habits you can develop. Number 8. Build skills before you chase income. Loving your work isn't a luxury, it's a strategic advantage. People who genuinely enjoy what they do tend to improve faster, persist longer, and adapt better. Passion compounds. If your current job feels draining, that doesn't mean quit immediately. It means use your off hours wisely. Learn new skills. Experiment cheaply. Test ideas without pressure. The internet has removed the gatekeepers. Today, almost any useful skill, tutoring, repairing, writing, designing, translating, consulting, can be monetized globally with minimal upfront cost. Value attracts income. Number 7. Spend less than you earn, no exceptions. This principle sounds obvious, because it is. And because it's obvious, many people ignore it. Living below your means is often framed as sacrifice, but in reality, it is alignment. It's choosing future freedom over present convenience. Every dollar you don't spend remains available for deployment. When invested, those dollars begin working independently of your time. Wealthy individuals don't just earn more, they manage outflow more effectively. They convert surplus into assets, things that generate income, appreciate, or reduce future expenses. Over time, this discipline creates financial breathing room, less stress, more options, and eventually, the ability to say no to situations that don't align with your values. Number 6. Small changes create outsized results. Financial progress rarely comes from dramatic moves. It comes from small adjustments repeated consistently. Tracking expenses often reveals surprising leaks. A few daily habits, impulse purchases, subscriptions, convenience spending can quietly drain thousands per year. Redirecting that money into long-term investments compounds powerfully. Index funds, for example, historically provide broad market exposure at low cost. Over decades, even modest contributions can grow substantially due to compound growth. Time, not timing, does the heavy lifting. Number 5. Resilience is a financial skill. Setbacks are not signs of failure, they are proof that you're engaged in the process. Markets fluctuate, side projects stall, career plans change. These experiences are not exceptions, they are part of any realistic financial journey. The mistake most people make is interpreting setbacks as personal verdicts instead of neutral information. What separates people who eventually succeed from those who stall is not intelligence or luck, but response speed. Successful individuals do not dramatize failure or let it define their identity. They pause briefly, examine what went wrong, adjust their approach, and continue moving. They treat obstacles as feedback, not judgment. Consistency matters more than intensity. Short bursts of motivation followed by long periods of inaction rarely produce results. Small actions taken steadily, saving regularly, learning incrementally, improving skills gradually, compound even when progress feels invisible. Financial resilience is built during these quiet periods when results lag behind effort and persistence becomes the only advantage. Number 4. Protect your reputation and credit. Reputation is one of the most undervalued financial assets. Trust accelerates opportunity in ways that are difficult to measure but easy to observe. A strong reputation, online and offline, reduces friction in negotiations, attracts partnerships, and opens doors without needing constant self-promotion. Integrity is not just ethical, it is practical. Credit works the same way. Used strategically, it can amplify progress. Used emotionally, it delays it. Borrowing for assets that generate income or appreciate can be a powerful tool. Borrowing for short-term comfort usually creates long-term pressure. The difference lies in understanding how money actually moves. Financial literacy is protective. When you understand concepts like cash flow, equity, and interest, you are far less vulnerable to hidden fees, bad deals, and misleading promises. Knowledge doesn't eliminate risk, but it gives you control. And control is the foundation of financial confidence. Number 3. Multiple income streams reduce fragility. Relying on a single source of income creates vulnerability. Diversification isn't just for investments, it applies to earning as well. Side income doesn't have to start big, it starts useful. Over time, small streams can grow into reliable support systems, providing flexibility and security when circumstances change. Automation helps. Moving money into savings or investments immediately after receiving income removes temptation and builds consistency without relying on willpower. Number 2. Gratitude sharpens vision. Gratitude isn't passive optimism, it's strategic awareness. When you recognize what you already have, you become more willing to invest, negotiate, and create. An abundance mindset encourages action. Scarcity encourages hesitation. The former builds wealth, the latter preserves fear. Idle moments can become learning moments. Audiobooks, tutorials, and skill building during routine activities slowly reshape your capabilities without demanding extra time. Number 1. Wealth is built, not discovered. There is no secret formula, no hidden trick, no overnight transformation. Wealth favors ordinary people who repeat sensible actions with unusual consistency. Thinking like a builder, spending like a planner, learning continuously, and acting decisively creates momentum that compounds over years. Knowledge unused has no value. Action, even imperfect action, is the price of admission. If you apply even a fraction of these principles, staying poor becomes increasingly difficult, not because life becomes easy, but because you stop standing still. And progress, once started, has a way of pulling everything else forward. Before you click away, remember this: Information changes nothing without action. Take one small step today, even if it feels imperfect, and let momentum do the rest. If this helped shift how you think about money and progress, like and subscribe for more videos that turn ideas into results.